Hey guys, Chris Fleechuk here with Andersen Windows. If we haven't had a chance to meet yet, I am an inside sales support rep here at Andersen. What this means is I'll be helping your field sales rep, Scott Smith, just with product and doing quotes for stores and just really helping the stores get some more efficiency out of the process and out of working with Andersen. We wanted to create this video to guide you through the installation of a Luminaire Double Door. And while this video is catered towards installers, any associate will find useful information. So what I'll do is go step by step through the instruction guide, and we'll be able to see some clips of me actually installing the door, so you'll get a real good look at how the door is actually installed. So let's dive right in. Before we begin, you're going to want to make sure that you have at least 3/4 inch of flat surface on the face of the brick mold to work with. Additionally, you will need 3/4 inch minimum depth to ensure you can get a secure hold when you actually apply the screws to hold the door in. After this, you will measure the opening to determine what configuration to set the door. First, take a measurement at the very top of the opening. Next, take a measurement at the middle, followed by the bottom of the opening. Note that you may need a second person to help you get an accurate measurement. Using the smallest of the 3 width measurements that you just took, refer to the chart in the guide to determine the configuration you'll use. For openings between 70 and 72 inches, you will use the 72-inch configuration. For openings between 68 and 69 inches, you will use the 68-inch configuration. This door is also available in 78, 80, or 84-inch heights, but the majority of doors will be 80 inches. Next, you will want to lay all the components down on a non-abrasive surface with the interior side facing up. Making sure that you are aligning the screen tracks and housings, match up the lettered ends. There will also be a note marking which side is passive or active. This is crucial to proper operation from the door. After you have all of the components lined up, you will install the track stop in the passive screen track C. When installing, you will need to make sure that the end with the forks is pointing to the passive screen housing. Using the provided hex wrench, guide the track stop to the center of the track and tighten. Next, you will also install a track stop in the passive screen track A, again making sure that the forks are pointed toward the housing and tighten it down in the center of the track. Note, if you are using a 68-inch or 72-inch configuration, you will need to use a track extender. If utilizing a track extender, you will install it in both the top and bottom of the passive screen housing. To install, simply insert the extender with the lettered marking and the arrow pointing toward the same letter on the housing. After you have completed these steps, you will begin to slide the screen tracks into the housing. It is crucial to proper performance to make sure that the receiving tab on the ends of the housing slide inside of the screen track. Otherwise, damage to the door may occur. You will also need to open the fastener clips on both ends of the active housing. As you slide the track onto the housing, you will line up the configuration marking with the edge of the housing end cap to the predetermined width and push the receiving tab back into the housing. Next, simply remove the plastic material holding the screen together with scissors very carefully. Before bringing the door to the opening, determine which side you would like the active housing on. With this double door, you will likely find it useful to have a second person assist you to place the door into the opening. While making sure that the housings are flush with the brick mold, pull the screen slightly toward you to give you more room for the drill. When you do this, the orange installation clips may fall. You can feel free to discard them. Drill a pilot hole through one of the center, pre-drilled housing holes and secure with a screw. Drill pilot holes and secure all of the other pre-drilled holes, and repeat on the other side of the door. The next step is to measure the bottom and top screen tracks to find the exact center of the door, and mark this with a pencil. Using the hex wrench provided, slide the track stops and ensure that the center of the track stop hole is lined up with the pencil mark. After lined up, remove the pencil marks. To ensure proper locking, find the slot in the housing with a Phillips screw. Loosen the screws slightly, keeping constant contact with the screwdriver, and raise the screw and tighten on the top, and lower and tighten on the bottom. Test the door and adjust as needed. When adjusted properly, use the slot covers to hide the screws you just adjusted. Next, install the corner piles on the screen. To install the sill adapter, find the end with the recessed edge to fit into the groove that is on the track. Let the sill adapter fall to the floor and drill pilot holes. After this, place a bead of sealant on each hole and secure with a screw. Finally, you'll remove all excess sealant and again check for proper operation of the door. Scott and I would like to thank you for watching this video. Hopefully it's provided you with some great insight into the installation of a Luminaire Double Door. If you have any issues in the field installing the door, or if you have any questions overall about the product, never hesitate to call or email me with your questions or concerns. We want to thank you again for always supporting Andersen and selling it in your Home Depot stores.